Where are we going?
We are going to go practice on the course.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Day 3. We're here.
Starting route to be CrossFit.
Finished up 5 rounds of 5 deadlifts, 1 round of Cindy. 5 deadlifts at 225, and Melissa did 105. So 5 rounds, 5 deadlifts, 1 round Cindy. We're moving on to 5 rounds, 5 push press, 1 round Cindy. Let's get it. So that was 5 rounds, 5 push presses, 1 round Cindy complete. We're moving on to 5 rounds, 5 back squats, 1 round Cindy. Feel good. That's the thing about CrossFit. Constantly varied, functional movements, execute at high intensity. So. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Feel good. Yeah. Like, the fitter you are, the more work you can do, you know? And that's exactly the definition of CrossFit. CrossFit's definition of fitness is increased work capacity across broad time and modal domains. Perfect. What a perfect definition. what a good sweat sesh. Did you enjoy the sweat sesh?
Yes.
What a dope place. Be CrossFit. If you're ever in Stuart, Florida, or in the Martin County area, check them out. Good gym, good people, good hospitality, gym is solid. And man, what a good training session. So it was some strength training, right? Our 5x5s with Ron and Cindy in between rounds. So the Cindy just reinforces the pulling and pushing, right? It reinforces the pulling on the pull-ups and reinforces the pushing on the push-ups for the metabolic conditioning. And then the strength, right? We did deadlifts, we did the push presses, and then we did squats. So all in all, it was a good training day. And now, the Firefighter Challenge. Jason, a firefighter from Texas, a fire challenge competitor. Hey brother, what's your take on fitness in the fire service?
Fitness in the fire service, man, for me, I'm a new firefighter, so I have roughly almost 4 years on the job, and I think that if you're new in the fire service, man, fitness is one of the most important things that you can bring to your crew. Because for me, I don't have the knowledge of, a 10-year, 20-year firefighter or something like that. So my contribution to that team is when I show up, those guys know, hey, that kid can work. Can you do the job? Can you continue to work? If we have to go switch out bottles, are you able to put a new bottle on and go back to work? Having that fitness aspect, man, that makes you an asset, especially as a new firefighter. So it's paramount for you to have that. You have to have a good, strong physical background to be in this career. And if you can build that, then everything else is going to be better. Because also too, man, if you're disciplined enough to be physically fit, that means you're disciplined enough to learn a new skill, learn some new tactics, you are hungry to go work, you're able to build a schedule and adhere to it on your workouts and everything, man. So just overall, I guess, in simple answer, fitness in the fire service means that you're ready to come in the fire service and work. You're ready to do your job and I can count.
It's game time.
Day 3.
Uh-huh.
A little tired, but I'm probably doing ice bath tonight. Get a little rejuvenation going on. Eat a good meal. Yesterday, I don't think I had enough carbs. But day 3 is here. Getting close to the weekend. You know what that is?
All right, so we're here with Taylor Ward, Firefighter Challenge Rookie of the Year, firefighter from Utah. Ma'am, what's your take on fitness in the fire service?
I think fitness is very important, especially being a fireman. I think it's one of the most basic things you can be is being fit. Our whole job is based on being prepared. And so what's the first thing we do when we arrive in the morning? We check off our gear, and then we check off the apparatus that we're on and making sure it's good to go to respond to calls. When we get out on the calls, when someone calls 911, that's presumably their worst day. And so when we are responding, they're expecting a brain surgeon athlete to show up. And so
Pretty much.
And so John with Fit to Fight Fire, he says something that I love, and it's always in the front of my brain, and it's
You want you rescuing you?
that, but he also says it's not personal, it's professional.
Correct.
And we are viewed as professional athletes, and professional athletes are expected to train in their gear, look good in their gear, and perform well in their gear. And we are not an exception to that. And so that's just what's expected of us. And another part of that is when we go on our game day, which is like a big house fire, or having to save like one of our own, And it's like, there should be two questions. Like, am I fit enough to do that? And am I trained enough to do that? And the cool part is those questions like go together. And it's like, are you training in your gear? Are you ready to go? So that should be everyone's questions.
Taylor Ward, everyone. Taylor Ward, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
I love your guys' whole thing though.
awesome.
Like I love what you guys stand for and whatnot. So I appreciate
So full
it.
transparency. Right?
Yeah.
So, now cut. Man, what a day. I got to meet Jerry Johnson, Jason Bryant, and Taylor Ward. So you can follow them on Instagram, J Johnson ATX, right? The Real J Bone on Instagram, and Tay Girl Fit on Instagram. Make sure you give them a follow. And with that being said, that concludes day 3. We move on to day 4 tomorrow.